What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys a Netflix movie review. Today's review is going to be for the new Netflix movie, Horse Girl, directed by Jeff Bina and starring Alison Brie and Debbie Ryan. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. This film premiered recently at the Sundance Film Festival, and the plot to this movie centers around this girl named Sarah, played by Alison Brie, who is experiencing new things in life, including love. She is working a lot, and she has this very weird thing about her. She gets constant nosebleeds, as well as constant dreams every night. She dreams about weird things, like alien abductions, clones, people that look similar, and she's basically going crazy. I've been getting into more Netflix movies now and just saw Horse Girl. This premiered at Sundance and people were talking about it. Very mixed reactions from what I heard, and so I was curious to check it out. The plot sounded very interesting for a movie, and I didn't really know what to expect and how it would translate into an actual film. What were my overall thoughts on Horse Girl? It's on Netflix. Is this worth checking out? I would say Horse Girl is average at best. It's not an awful movie or anything, but I was very conflicted with my overall thoughts on it. Not really sure what to think of it and if it's really much of a movie. But I think Horse Girl does bring in some unique questions to the table. But as far as an overall film, will this be impactful? I'm not quite sure. Alison Brie does give a good performance in here as the lead character of Sarah, this really stressed out girl going through different things like dreams and all that, all these speculations. Starts off the film as that socially awkward character that is kind of the outsider compared to her roommate in the movie, played by Debbie Ryan, who's this more popular girl. She has a boyfriend and all that. So you could kind of seem like they're going in a very cliche storyline where she's kind of the outcast, trying to fit in with the bigger crowd. But as the character went along, there's some things in the movie that I thought Alison Brie did a good job in terms of her acting. I mostly know Debbie Ryan from Sweet Life on Deck, very nostalgic Disney Channel show. And Debbie Ryan, she just plays a very cliche, like, volley girl type of roommate character, and whatever scene she was in, she provides that normal shtick. And some other characters that do show up that have limited roles, I would say, are pretty much generic performances you expect in maybe like a Netflix movie. Yeah, nothing really strong in terms of acting, but I would say the overall story definitely brought up some interesting questions and things, and pretty much they are cliches, but I was pretty much interested in what this character was going through. They talk about things like alien abductions or cloning and stuff like that, just different thoughts in heads, and there are some really flashy sequences that do explain this concept a lot with Alison Brie's character. And I would say it's pretty unique direction for where the film was going. There was a unique score in the movie, and whenever the music does play in these sequences, it definitely makes you question what is happening. And I love movies that do that. It makes you speculate what is happening and what is the purpose of it. For the most part, I thought the romance was really sweet, and I really bought into it. It was some of my favorite parts of the movie, but there is a negative to that, which I will get into. I felt the editing required a lot of time loops, and sometimes that pacing can really drag, especially with the runtime for this movie being an hour and 45 minutes. Sometimes the editing choices in this movie felt really glossy and just slow. As I said earlier with the romance in the movie, there wasn't much of it, and it felt like a really cool part to the story, and I just wanted more of it, you know? They go to certain scenes I'm not really interested in, and you're like, you're showing this again, but I would have liked to see more of those characters interact and give the movie more personality. Pretty much that basic mainstream movie involving different speculations and somebody going crazy. We have seen these types of movies before, and I can understand why it is on Netflix, on streaming services, because maybe mainstream audiences will not get this movie at all and won't really pay to see it. So I felt the overall story was just really bland in the directions it went in. Before we give you guys my final overall thoughts on the new Netflix movie Horse Girl, if this is your first time checking out my channel and you really enjoyed this review, please hit that like button and also consider clicking that subscribe button, because I do tons of new movie reviews, reactions, rankings. I do bunch of movie content like this on a weekly basis. In the end, Horse Girl was fine, I guess. I mean, it is a Netflix movie, so take it as it is. You can leave your own interpretation of it if you are curious to check it out. It's pretty divisive in that area. Performances are solid, some cool visual work and story concepts, but yeah, it's a one-time watch, so it's okay. On my rating scale, I'm going to give Horse Girl a C-. There you have it, guys. That was my overall thoughts on Horse Girl. Have you guys seen this movie on Netflix? Or if you did go to Sundance and you did see this, please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Thank you guys as always for watching this review. All my social media links are in the description below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!